The second season of Marble Mayhem is coming to a close, and 7 marbles remain with a chance to win. The Rookies. In a tale of 2 seasons, Hypnosis and Camo are both still in contention for a championship. Camo started off strong, becoming the first rookie marble to win an event in just his second event. He was one of the first marbles to knock Helios out of the lead and finds himself in 5th overall. Hypnosis, on the other hand, has flown under the radar all season. But as we know, consistency is key, and that is what Hypnosis thrives in. The Veterans. The only 2 marbles to make the finale still in contention for both seasons are Helios and Shimmer. Helios has led a majority of the competition once again. However, he's had a tougher time doing so, and has just a 2-point lead. Shimmer, for the second season in a row, will need a miracle, but as we know, they never give up hope. The Balance. Thonos has had a stellar season, which included back-to-back event wins and leading the standings after an event. He needs to make up a 2-point deficit if he hopes to become the crowned champion. Fire and Ice. In a season by the same name, Dragon's Breath and Brain Freeze have both made comebacks to contend for a championship. If our namesake marbles want to claim the throne, they'll need to overcome the obstacles and the rest of the field. I'm Rick O'Shea, and this is the season finale of Marble Mayhem. As we are here in the final event of Season 2, Marble Mayhem Fire and Ice, we find event number 8, the Dropper Fire and Ice. All 16 marbles will begin at the top of the droppers, same as we did in Season 1. Last place marble in each heat will be eliminated. Once the heats are complete and the final 4 are determined, one final heat will determine the top 4 and potentially our champion. We begin with event number 1. On the left side, you've got your current standings. On the right side, some of the clinching opportunities. If you hit a fire spot, you are going back to the top. Right now, it is Waterfront in the lead. Thonos is right there, and Thonos and Waterfront are fighting to get out first. And it's Hypnosis, down at the bottom, making it out. Now Thonos is in the lead, with Hypnosis in a close second. Here comes Wormhole and Waterfront. Thonos with a big lead, good advantage. And Thonos moves on. Waterfront, Wormhole are close. And Wormhole is through. And now Hypnosis and Waterfront. Helios down towards the bottom. That is trouble. Camo and Mic Drop are both through. Here comes Limelight. Right now, it is Shockwave in last. Igneous hanging out there as well as Limelight finishes. Dragon's Breath is stuck. So is Shimmer. Shimmer's going to get off. Helios is going to help Dragon's Breath along a little bit. Shimmer's done. Polygon, Dragon's Breath, Helios. All done. Oh, somebody dropped all the way back to the top. Tidad and Igneous are both through. Shockwave is through. It's down to Brain Freeze and Camo. Brain Freeze desperately needs this. If you hit a fire spot, you go back to that red line, and it is going to be a last place finish for Spirit. Fittingly enough, Spirit will finish in last. Brain Freeze survives for just a little longer. Shimmer and Hypnosis. Actually, I think we've got one more marble, don't we? Heat number 1 is now complete. And now that was my mistake. It is Spirit that's out. It is over now for those 2 marbles that were tied for 6th. One of the rookies, Hypnosis, is done. Shimmer, once again, needed a miracle, doesn't get it. Keeping an eye on where everyone is right now. Helios in a little bit of trouble right now. It is Polygon in the lead. And there is Igneous. And how about Brain Freeze trying to come back? Brain Freeze is now in the lead after barely making it through the last time. Nowhere to be seen right now is Helios. Down to the bottom, Polygon wins the heat. Igneous is through. As is Brain Freeze staying alive. Limelight done. Here comes Camo. Helios with a big run down the right side. Tidad is through. Helios coming close. Helios moves on. Waterfront and Shockwave are close. Thonos struggling at the bottom. Shimmer is stuck. Wormhole and Thonos are very close, as Shockwave, Waterfront, Dragon's Breath are all through. Everybody hanging out towards that red line. Thonos would be in huge trouble. It's down to Thonos and mic drop. Thonos is going to fall. Oh, how close that was. Mic drop. Falls down last. And is now eliminated from this event. We'll finish in 15th. We still have a lot of heats left before we find the final four. Will the championship be determined in that last event? That is the question. We will continue to get closer and closer to finding the answer throughout these heats. The third heat now begins. Helios right now guaranteed 83 points. Shimmer and Hypnosis, as we mentioned, eliminated from contention. Right now, the lead belongs to a tie virtually right there. Now it's Hypnosis who jumps ahead. Helios in a good spot. Dragon's Breath well within range. Camo, Brain Freeze, Dragon's Breath, Thonos, and Helios. Helios is the first to cross past that red marker, which is the do-over part. That's where you're either going to start back at the front or if you're going to start there if you hit a fire spot. Winning this heat is going to be Limelight. Wormhole's going to come across. Polygon comes across. Shimmer knocks Helios through. And now Shimmer comes down. Brain Freeze and Hypnosis. Thonos just now making it through. Brain Freeze is through. Hypnosis. Thonos falls. Dragon's Breath trying to finish him out. And now everybody who's still alive is through. Let's see who finishes officially in 14th. Ooh, it looks like it's going to be Tidad who knocked... Well, I'm sorry, Tidad, I didn't even realize there's Camo. Camo went totally unnoticed and is going to be eliminated from the competition. I don't know if that's technically... Well, yeah, because they had to make up points on Helios, so Camo, whenever they come to rest... This is a little hard to watch right now. Camo having a hard time. Hit the hot... Oh, my goodness. Hit another fire spot. Rolls off to that right side. And will eventually come to rest, knowing that they are officially eliminated. So we go to heat number 4. Camo is eliminated from contention, finishing in 14th. Now with 72 points total for Camo. We don't know exactly where that finishing spot will be. What we do know is that Igneous has the lead right now in front of Tidad, who just narrowly survived. The highest running contender right now is a very close competition between Brain Freeze and Dragon's Breath. The first to get to that red line is going to be Brain Freeze, then Dragon's Breath. And Brain Freeze finishes in second. Shockwave wins the heat. The heat there. Brain Freeze is still alive. Tidad comes through after Igneous. Here comes Shimmer and Waterfront. Dragon's Breath is through. Here comes Helios. Again, a little bit of a hard time here for Thonos. Thonos is ahead of Helios here. Trouble for Helios. Trying to stay off to that right side. Will it be enough? Polygon is also struggling. Limelight and Helios cross almost at the same time. And there is Polygon just stuck with absolutely nowhere to go. Unbelievable. And there we go. And back across the red line. At least, going to hit another fire spot in a second. Able to avoid it. Polygon taking that awkward long trek towards the bottom, just as Camo did before. Now it's Polygon that comes across. We go to heat number 5. Most of these contenders are still in it. Only 4 still have a chance to win. We are down to Helios, Thonos, Dragon's Breath, and Brain Freeze. Big lead right now for Igneous, trying to do a little bit better in this final event. There is Shockwave now currently in the lead. Igneous is stuck just like we saw with Polygon. Almost got some help from Dragon's Breath, who is right now the highest running contender. All the way down to the bottom. Another good run by Shockwave. Dragon's Breath still with a big lead. Shockwave is going to win this heat, followed by Shimmer. Tydad coming close. Helios is slowly going. There is Thonos struggling a bit. Tydad is through, and Limelight's going to follow in just a moment. They do. Brain Freeze in trouble. Helios in a little bit of trouble. Dragon's Breath. And look at that. Dragon's Breath, Thonos, and then Brain Freeze and Helios go right in a row, right ahead of Wormhole. So those contenders didn't do super well in that heat. They came awfully close to being eliminated, but they all survive in order, in a row. Right in a row they go to be able to hold on at least one more round. Polygon and Wormhole are officially finished, as are Mic Drop, Spirit, and Camo. Tydad way ahead right now, trying to pick up some points in these overall standings. It's nice you have the current standings on that left side. Tydad is going to win this heat. Hypnosis makes contact with one of the contenders, Dragon's Breath, but Dragon's Breath gets the better of it. All of our contenders are across. Dragon's Breath is through. Helios all over the place right now, going back and forth. Helios is through right behind Limelight. Thonos with a little bit of trouble. Brain Freeze off to the left side, that'll do. Brain Freeze is through. Shimmer, Waterfront. Oh, Hypnosis almost got through, but has to go back. Thonos is through. It's between I should say Shockwave and Hypnosis, and way down there, here comes Igneous. Just now getting across that red line. Hypnosis, though, taking a long time. Hypnosis is going to fall first, and we'll move on to fight another day. Here comes Igneous. And Igneous will now drop in heat number 6 and be locked at 44 points, which will be 14th overall in the standings. Helios out in front right now, followed by Tydad. Then Hypnosis, Dragon's Breath, Thonos all right there. Brain Freeze further behind the rest of these contenders that are still alive. Brain Freeze has the most to make up. So the further and further we get, it's going to be harder and harder for Brain Freeze to have a chance, and that won't help. Helios wins the heat. Shimmer, Dragon's Breath, here comes Brain Freeze, and then there is Thonos. All of our contenders this time in good position. They're all past the red line. Off all the way to the right side. Nice run by Shockwave. Here comes Thonos trying to take advantage. Thonos goes to the left side and falls through to finish in third just behind Shimmer. Shockwave is done. Here comes Brain Freeze through. Dragon's Breath is through as well with Tydad. Now Hypnosis hit one of the fire spots on the way down, but Waterfront is in trouble. Limelight's through. Here comes Hypnosis, and Waterfront is going to be eliminated this time. Got stuck, and once you get stuck, it's a little bit harder, especially if you're on one of those black spots, to be able to get through, as Waterfront is locked in at 61 points and will finish behind Limelight. We begin now heat number 8. Nobody wanting to give in. As we get further and further, eventually somebody else is going to get eliminated. Right now, just Shimmer and Hypnosis, who were basically eliminated from the beginning, and Camo, the only ones to be eliminated from an opportunity to win this. Helios doing what he has to stay alive. Camo eliminated after the 14th place finish. Not a good showing in the last event. Right now, Dragon's Breath and Thonos running best out of the marbles that still have a chance to win. They have both now crossed that red line, which is big. If you get knocked out for some reason before that red line, you have to go all the way back to the front. Thonos is going to win this heat. Dragon's Breath follows. Here comes Hypnosis, still in it. Doing a good job. No chance to win the championship anymore. Brain Freeze and Helios both coming across. Brain Freeze has to go back. Helios is now stuck. With a little bit of trouble, Brain Freeze knocks Helios off and has to go back. Here comes Helios taking advantage. Rolls off to the right side. Hits one, hits another, and is through. Shockwave moves. There goes Tydad, still slowly but steadily. It is Brain Freeze moving on. And that leaves Shimmer. Shimmer will finish behind Hypnosis, being eliminated and locked into 68 points for the championship run. We are through 8 heats. And we still have 5 of the 7 that came in with a chance to win are still in it. 4 still have the opportunity. Helios and Dragon's Breath have to go back to the start. Thonos with a big lead. Dragon's Breath right now. No, Dragon's Breath and Helios have to go back again. Here comes Helios, big run, passing up Brain Freeze. Thonos with a big lead. Here comes Helios and Brain Freeze. Brain Freeze goes down the right side, the razor sharp edges. Moving very quickly through this. And it's going to... Oh, wow, look at this. We've got 3 competitors still in it, all right next to each other. Eventually, here comes Dragon's Breath. All right in it. And Helios and Brain Freeze are both through. Thonos spinning on those ice markers. A little bit of trouble for Dragon's Breath. Thonos is through. Tydad makes it through. Here comes Shockwave. Here comes... Oh, very close, but Dragon's Breath able to make it through. Hypnosis is through, and Limelight is going to be eliminated with 63 points total for the championship. That was not a great run for Dragon's Breath, but enough to get through and keep it alive. We go to heat number 10. There are only 7 marbles left. 4 of them will earn a spot in the championship 4, if you will. How many will still have a chance to win? That's the question. Here we go. Right now, that is Thonos. Well ahead. It's overall, I'm sorry, that's Brain Freeze all the way down at the bottom. Slipped right past me. Brain Freeze running best out of the contenders. And then Thonos. And then Dragon's Breath. Right now, if I'm not mistaken, Helios right down there at the bottom. Here comes Helios, trying to pick up some steam. Shockwave and Brain Freeze both running very tight. Oh, Shockwave is going to win this event, or this heat rather. Here comes Thonos to stay alive. Brain Freeze. There is Helios. What about Hypnosis? Look at the 3 contenders all right there. Tydad falling behind. It is Dragon's Breath, then Brain Freeze, then Helios. Here comes Hypnosis. And Hypnosis hit a fire spot and has to go back to the red. So does Tydad. Hypnosis does again. And so does Tydad. And Hypnosis does it again. A cruel joke like Groundhog's Day. They just continue to hit the same thing. Now they get a little bit of momentum. Here comes Hypnosis to stay alive. And Tydad is out. Locked with 59 points. Into heat number 11. Wow. Six marbles left. 4 of them can win it. One of them is Shockwave, who's way down there in the points total. Right now, it's Thonos out first. Then Brain Freeze. Then Shockwave. Igneous. Right now, on the screen, you do not see the leader. That's the only marble you couldn't see for a moment. Here comes Helios down well behind. It is a tight one between Helios and Hypnosis. That could be big trouble. Thonos, meanwhile, is in the lead, followed by Shockwave and then Brain Freeze. There's Helios, then Igneous. Igneous makes it down on those razor-sharp edges that seem to be a little bit easier to move with. Hypnosis right now running in last. Through is Brain Freeze, still alive. Through is Shockwave. And then Thonos. Helios hits the red, has to go back. Look at Hypnosis out in front. Hypnosis, try to move on. Thonos is stuck. So is Igneous. One of these marbles is going to have their run come to an end. Thonos is going to be eliminated. Oh, no. Through is Dragon's Breath. Helios is out. A 1-point lead. Oh my goodness. And now if you're Helios, you have to hope for the ridiculous upset of Hypnosis. Thonos, though, in the lead. They can now clinch with a championship win here in event number 8. Helios now has to sit and watch and hope. Right now it is Dragon's Breath, then Brain Freeze. Now Brain Freeze jumps to the lead. Or rather, I'm sorry, Shockwave. Brain Freeze runs in third with a little bit of slippage. There is Thonos and Hypnosis. Thonos, this would be a huge mistake if they can't capitalize. There is Dragon's Breath running well. Dragon's Breath might win this heat. Here they come. Dragon's Breath moving on still. Thonos looks like they're going to move on and clinch at least a tie with Helios. Here comes Hypnosis and Brain Freeze and Shockwave. It's going to be close. Shockwave is going to be eliminated, and Brain Freeze, for just a little bit longer, staying alive. Shockwave is down. And now we are down to the final 4. They are second, third, fourth in the standings. And as we sit there, Helios will not win a championship. Hypnosis right now in the lead. Here comes Thonos. You're going to need some help if you're Dragon's Breath or if you're Brain Freeze. Admirable effort from both. Dragon's Breath is in the lead. Here comes Thonos. There is Dragon's Breath. There is Thonos. There is Brain Freeze. It is tight. Somebody's going to win themselves a championship. It's a 3-point lead for Thonos, which means Dragon's Breath might have to do more than win. They've got it. Here comes Thonos, and then Brain Freeze, and Hypnosis will finish in fourth, and that is it. Oh, it's a tie. Oh my goodness. Brain Freeze is done with 89 points. They'll finish fourth. Helios finishes third. The win in this final heat just gave Dragon's Breath a tie with Thonos at 96 points. It is sudden death to determine a champion. One of the Fire and Ice marbles against the balancer in Thonos. It is Dragon's Breath out first. Thonos falling a little bit behind. Dragon's Breath off to the right side. Thonos now working around toward the middle. Be careful of fire spot. Oh, wow. Big move by Thonos to stay and get through. Here comes Dragon's Breath still in the lead. This is the same dropper they've gone through many, many times. 13 times they've gone through it. Thonos now has the lead and a bit of a sizable advantage. Can they get through clearly here? They hit a fire spot, and we are now almost in a dead even tie. Look at this. Here comes Dragon's Breath. Dragon's Breath is going to win it. Dragon's Breath has won a championship from out of nowhere. A second half season comeback culminated with a sudden death championship win. Back-to-back event wins, and the biggest comeback we have ever seen in Marble Mayhem. 20 points goes to Dragon's Breath, 17 went to Thonos, 96, but the only thing that matters is that Dragon's Breath hit the bottom first. They win the championship. Thonos gets second on the tiebreak. Helios in third, Brain Freeze in fourth, and a big comeback by Hypnosis to pass Camo for fifth. Unbelievable finish. An incredible season capped off in a season titled Fire and Ice. After all we go through, it is a Fire Marble that wins it in the end. Brain Freeze came close in fourth rather. And Thonos, after being dominant at points in time in this season, it is a Fire Marble Dragon's Breath that comes from way behind to win in a tiebreak. That is unbelievable. and some of the best marble racing you're gonna see. Dragon's Breath wins the championship. And so until next time, you have been watching Marble Mayhem, Fire and Ice. I'm Ricochet, and this is MSPN.